Hello everyone, welcome to Your Education. I am Jitendra Tyagi. So right now I got a golden opportunity to interact with Dr. Vishwajeet Mehandia, who is HOD in Chemical Department, IIT Ropar. So sir, first of all, most welcome on Your Education's platform.
Thank you.
So sir, we are here to do the academic profiling and to know about your chemical department is that part of that academic profiling. So first of all, we want to know about you, sir, about your journey, how you reached up to this good position.
Okay. So I can say that my schooling is from Jaipur. Then after Jaipur, I went to do my BTech in chemical engineering in IIT Delhi. And after that, I went to do my master's and PhD from IISc Bangalore in chemical engineering department itself.
Great.
After finishing my PhD in 2010, I went to France for 2.5 years for postdoc. There I did research in biophysics or cell physics.
Great.
And then I returned back and got job in IIT Ropar in 2013.
Okay.
But at that time, we didn't had this department of chemical engineering. It was School of Mechanical Materials and Energy Engineering.
Okay.
So I was employed in that as a fluid mechanics and a biophysics biomedical person. Then in 2015, Professor Sarit Das became director of IIT Ropar, and then his aim was to expand IIT Ropar and start new departments. And in 2017, then Department of Chemical Engineering was founded. So it was established in 2017, and I became the part of that after that. So from SMME, I became
In making this department, we can say you as the founder of this department.
Kind of, yes, because myself and with the help of Professor Raj Chabra and the expert team from IISc Bangalore, Professor Gandhi, then IIT Kanpur Professor Raj Chabra, then Professor Shankar Narsimhan from IIT Madras, Professor Ravi Brata from IIT Kharagpur. They were the core committee, and we designed this course curriculum for BTech program.
Okay.
And MTech program.
Okay.
And yeah, and then 2017, this first batch was introduced, and then it was since then we.
Right now in this chemical department, you have a PhD students also.
Yes. PhD student we started taking right from the very first day, as soon as we hired 2 more faculties. After me, we hired a few faculties like Professor Tarak Mandal, then Professor Swati Patel, Asad Sahir, Himanshu Paliwal, and others. So we started our PhD intake right from 2017, and every semester, summer and winter, we take PhD students.
Okay. So in the initial days, when you were part of the mechanical department, and now it is different department, chemical department. So what is the difference in the research areas? On what areas you are now focusing more for your faculties to work?
Yeah. So mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, civil, material science, they are overlapping departments. So a lot of research areas overlap, like
Yes.
fluid mechanics, thermodynamics, biomedical engineering, all those things. So these are kind of overlapping departments. So I was hired as a fluid mechanics and a biomedical person. So my research area in mechanical was exactly same what I am doing here. And so in that department, I started for the very first time in IIT Ropar the cell culture lab, where we grow live cells and do the biophysics of that. That was with Professor Naveen Kumar of Mechanical Engineering Department.
Yeah.
And then I also set up my other research lab, which is complex fluid dynamics lab. Okay, so there we got really sophisticated equipments. Sorry. So like rheometer, which has almost all the other modules like electromagnetorheology. We have powder rheology module. We have rheo microscope. So in that we can shear the material and at the same time visualize it, how the microstructure is changing. Okay, so there are other research labs also which you will visit later, but my research area remains the same: complex fluid dynamics and biophysics, so basically physics of living material. So that is what I'm doing here.
Great, great, sir. So, sir, as we all know, that there is one platform, NPTL. So many professors teach there on NPTL.
Yes.
That is Government of India's initiative.
Yes, yes, yes.
And many students follow that
Yes.
to prepare their subject, to prepare for GATE examination.
Yes, yes.
So according to you, what are the different benefits of NPTL? Is that important to
Yes.
follow?
Yes, yes. NPTL is a very good initiative of Government of India, where you find almost course subjects of all branches, and the lectures are given by renowned professors. Okay, and they teach very well. They teach very good, and it is really a different experience when you attend a NPTL lecture course. I have done myself from from IISc Bangalore professors, from IIT Madras professors, IIT Kanpur professors. So they are like experts in that, in those subjects, and when they give lectures on these some, for example, chemical engineering, reactor design, or thermodynamics, or fluid mechanics, or transport phenomena, so they have a, they really explain very well. So NPTL lectures are very good. Sometimes when a student in the class, they don't really pay much attention, or busy in writing notes, or someday they are not very kind of understand things very much, so they can go to NPTL lectures and understand that subject very well. Since it is available in video format, they can rerun it many times. Okay, and then learn it the other way.
Yeah, and
Okay.
what I have observed that in NPTL we have a lot of questions also in the
Yes.
form of different assignments.
Yes, yes,
Those are really important questions.
yes, yes. So
And yes, sir, continue.
no, बताइए.
So, sir, you or any of your professor in this department are on NPTEL platform?
Yes, we have not yet started, but soon we are going to start. Myself and other colleagues of mine in the same department, we are planning to put some NPTL lectures. Okay.
Great, great.
So-
So that will be very wonderful situation for chemical students actually, because sir has so much good experience. He is alumni of IISc Bengaluru, and from France he has studied. So definitely, chemical engineers will get a lot of benefit by watching lectures of sir when he will start, and very soon he is going to start providing his lectures on NPTEL. Right,
Yes,
sir?
yes, sir.
Great. So, sir, now as we know that research is not restricted to one country or one area.
Yes,
Okay, in terms of research, we all are connected globally.
yes.
So, in IIT Ropar, we have found many professors who have studied from abroad. So, does your department has any collaboration with any foreign university?
Yes, yes. Our department faculties have many collaborations abroad. For example, our few faculties have gone to Weizmann Institute. Some has gone to France and University of Birmingham. So there are many collaborations going on at the individual level in the department, and yeah, their research, the collaborative research, is going on very well in our department also.
Yeah, and more foreign collaborations means more research areas we know about, and we can compete with the other countries also in enhancing the technology in our country.
Yes, yes.
That is the benefit.
Yeah. As such, in research, our country is doing very good. Even our IIT Ropar is also doing very good in cutting edge research. We are not behind any other country. We are actually at par with the research in what research is going on in US, in Europe, in Japan. We are at par with them. We publish our research in very high impact factor journals, and so we cannot say that we are lagging behind. We are actually very good.
So, sir, there are many students who are very much interested in going for PhD or for higher education actually, and they do really want to do some research. So, what journals you want to tell to students, or what websites, what platforms where students can get information about latest research in chemical?
Yes. So, um, see, for chemical engineering, there are journals which it's a long list.
Okay.
Okay, but chemical engineering is kind of a engineering which is overlapping with many other branches. Okay, so we publish our work in Nature, and then physics of physical review letters, physics of fluids, and then AICHE journals. Then there are many Elsevier journals, because now a lot of faculties are doing research in wastewater treatment, polymer science, so they have a different set of journals which are very good in those areas. So as such, the list is very long. Okay. And in research, what I believe is, uh, at the very grassroots level, you need to have a thorough and a fundamental knowledge of physics, mathematics, chemistry, and biology.
Yes.
Four basic sciences should be fundamentally strong, and then you can do whatever research you
Right,
want.
right. So, sir, as you have provided a very good infrastructure at IIT Ropar, you have created so many good labs,
Yes.
and all modern equipments you have made available. Now you are providing everything, whatever is required to do research activities,
Yes.
okay, or for study. But what are your expectations from the students
Yes.
who want to join MTech or PhD or BTech in this your department?
Yes. So we want our students, see, BTech, when we take students in BTech, they come through JE. Okay, most of the students who come through JE, they don't know what chemical engineering is really. Okay, most of outside world think chemical engineering is just chemistry, but it is not chemistry.
Yes.
Okay, chemical engineering started as a, you can say, chemical technology. Okay, so what a chemist makes in grams, chemical engineering makes it in kilograms or tons, and the whole process that is chemical engineering. Okay, now then when the students comes in, then we introduce them what chemical engineering is. We train them in various courses, okay, so that they can design reactors, they can design the whole plant, they can understand the basic fundamentals, how to scale up the processes, how to control all those things, and at the same time fundamentals of heat, mass, and momentum transfer, thermodynamics as well. So, and apart from that, we also train them in simulations, theoretical modeling, computer simulations, all that understanding we give. So it's really a jam-packed curriculum for BTechs. For MTechs, MTech students come through GATE exam, and that also we have really very well defined courses for them, because they also they have undergraduation in chemical engineering, but still we give them some advanced knowledge or advanced curriculum for what they have studied already in BTech. Okay, and it's a course based program. Okay, so so they, at the end of their project course, they have to submit a project report, and a lot of students have done really well. Like last batch got almost got 2 jobs. Every student got 2 jobs in core chemical engineering.
Great.
And the highest package what they got is like 18 lakhs per annum.
In
So
MTech also.
in MTech also.
Nice.
And for PhD, the admission to PhD is through institute regular PhD program advertisement, and then we conduct sometimes this entrance exam or direct interviews. And interviews, we expect as students, basically the kind of students which we want as a PhD should have basic fundamental knowledge of mathematics, chemistry, physics, biology. We don't ask more, because once you have fundamental knowledge of these basic sciences, then we can train the student and they can do any research what they want.
Great, sir. Great. So after joining chemical engineering in MTech program or BTech program or PhD, we have a lot of good opportunities,
Yes.
good career opportunities, good placements in chemical engineering department. So any student who is right now in BTech chemical, they can choose IIT Ropar chemical department for MTech. 100% you will get a good job, and you will,
After PhD also, students are really getting very good placements. Like my student itself, he got postdoc in University of Glasgow. He's
Great.
there. And then other student, he is placed in Reliance Industries for hydrogen energy, basically. So his research was completely related to how to produce hydrogen from waste material, biomass. So he got placed there. And the other student is also going for a postdoc in Europe university somewhere.
Great, great, sir. So, sir, last question is related to industries. We have a lot of chemical industries in this region, like in Punjab itself, in Deravasi, in Baddi region,
Yes.
and all around. So, if any industry found any small problem and they want resolution of that from here, okay. So, what kind of facilities you provide to industries?
Yes.
How they can connect to get resolved their problems?
Yes, yes. So, as such, industries can directly approach faculty, but there is one industry academia conclave in IIT Ropar.
Okay.
So they can approach them and they can tell their problem. And one of our faculty member, he's deputy chair of that department, so he can then tell other faculty members who are willing to solve that problem. Okay. And as such, there are many industrial projects going on in the department. Almost every faculty has one or two industrial projects. Okay.
Great.
And we also have many visits from industries, and our department also visited many industries to identify the problems. They tell us their problems. Sometimes it is in the consultancy forms, sometimes it's kind of they fund PhD students, they fund MTech students for a long-term research goal also. Okay, for example, I myself is handling one project from SBL Paints industry. So they fund one PhD student for me. So we are doing
great,
that
great.
research also.
So, sir, now summers are going on,
Yes.
and in this time, many students from different engineering colleges,
Yes.
private engineering college maybe, or any state government college. So, students seek for internship,
Yes.
and they generally try to go for internship at some industries, but they can get good exposure at IITs also. So, how students can come in your department for internship?
Yes. So there are two ways. One is IIT Ropar itself float one advertisement for on its website for internship, summer internship and winter internship as well.
Okay.
The students can go there, fill up that form, and then they can get into the department. The other is they can directly write to the faculty, and if the faculty is willing, then they can take that student for internship. Like right now in our department, there are almost like 10-15 summer interns. Every faculty is having one or two summer interns working with them.
Okay.
Yes. So that is kind of either individual email or through the institute website advertisement, they can come for internships.
Yeah, so those who are interested in summer internship, they can directly email to their respective professors by finding their suitable research area
Yes.
in which student is interested. They can send their CV, and they can also fill the form when some application comes. And we also help students
Yes.
in getting internship at different IITs. We connect them, the right student, with the right professors,
Yes,
so they can also contact us also for
Yes,
that.
yes. And I also encourage whoever is looking for MTech, PhD, or internship in the department, they should go to individual faculty's website, department's website, get to know what research is going on, what kind of course is going on, and then make a very informed decision. And after talking to you and other friends, and then looking at their own interest, okay, so that informed decision will help them in choosing a right place and a right person to work with.
Yes, sir. So, sir, thank you very much. You answered each question
Thank you. Thank
very
you.
well,
Thank
and
you.
all the best to all the students.
Thank you.